Let's go. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Clifton. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Did it, and now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Clifton. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Clifton. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Clifton. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Clifton. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Clifton. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Clifton. Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get out of the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. A carry here for the big tight end. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Howard. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. To throw is Howard from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Bills send the punter out. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Clifton. Pass is caught. Hits Metcalf going across the field here. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Clifton. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Clifton to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call, they already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Howard. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Howard from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. Oh, what a move. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Howard. And Davis has it over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The full start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Play action. Howard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Escape. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Howard. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Howard now to throw on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. Patterson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Howard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Howard toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Patterson is in. Touchdown, Bills. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw that one there, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Howard. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Howard on 3rd down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 3rd down, Clifton. He lets it fly for Lockett and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This is fielded at the 27. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him.
Toss left side, Patterson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Now Howard to throw on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Lockett. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. People thinking the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Back to throw. Clifton. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Gregory Rousseau. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up fourth down. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw is Howard. Looking to throw on second down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. Going deep for Diggs. And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Knox there, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Howard to throw on second down.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Open man, there is Patterson, complete.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half, and they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Well, the Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On third down, Corbin, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have recovered.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
On first down, Parrish. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. First throw now for the backup Locke. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Javon Kinlaw drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Pritchett. This caught by Royal. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, Pritchett. And he's got his big tight end here. To throw on 2nd down. Pritchett, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Pritchett. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side taken in by Allison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the gun on 3rd down, Pritchett. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down.
I'm not sure that the surprise was that they actually faked it. That's classic territory to go ahead and do it. The surprise to me is that they were successful. I'm not sure the defense was really prepared.
And now they're going to keep the drive alive here. Really big play on the fake punt. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. On 1st down, Locke eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. On 2nd down, Parrish. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Interior of the line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Here's Locke to throw. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Pritchett. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to let this go deep for Allison.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Dances by him. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. That one will set them back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lock.
That'll be complete to Tyree Cleveland.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Tyson.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. Tyson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Corbin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, Corbin. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Corbin.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Now Locke. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Up the middle they go. Parrish. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and it usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Tyson knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From the 31, Locke. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Locke now to throw. Open man there is Cleveland. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll run on first down. Parrish, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. To throw on third down, Pritchett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That was Eric Johnson in there to drop him for a sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and control of this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Corbin. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On first down, Pritchett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pritchett.
Shakir hauls it in.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
On third down, Pritchett. Open man is Allison, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
Worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason, but that may not come into play here in a two-score game late.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance. It just was unsuccessful.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. On third down, Tyson. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the Bills now down by 2 touchdowns, 1:11 to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Throwing on 1st down, Pritchett. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the
Yeah.